Welcome to a presentation on leadership through staff empowerment. Nursing leaders today face many challenges related to continuous change and quick implementations, generation gaps, and always needing to lead by example. Nurse managers have an essential role in hospital management, which includes facilitating care, ensuring patient safety, enhancing the quality of work life of nurses, and championing change processes that serve these ends. Empowerment by a nursing leader refers to a process by which power is spread out and the leader delegates assignments, offering learning opportunities. Empowerment is characterized by an individual's perception that the job has meaning and that the individual possesses the skills and abilities necessary to perform the job well, have some degree of autonomy over their work, and have the ability to influence outcomes. Staff having a sense of empowerment and control over their work with autonomy will result in increased job satisfaction and reduced job stress and burnout. Methods discussed will impact all employees and stakeholders within an organization. Improving the culture of a unit ultimately impacts us all. From nurses, nurse practitioners, physicians, ancillary staff, assistants, and administration, we will impact the results of care provided by empowering the staff within the organization. This empowerment results in better outcomes for our patients and happier, more engaged staff. Empowering staff is an issue that is very important. Leaders have many challenges that include the need to implement change quickly and on a continuous basis to improve processes, identify generation gaps, and serve each one in a way that is most impactful, improve patient safety, and improve the quality of care that we provide to our patients. With the nursing shortages, recruitment, and retention issues, it is more important now than ever to make sure that our employees are as happy as possible. Recognizing issues before they get to the point of employee burnout, whether in that specific position or the profession as a whole, is important. Staff needs to be engaged, and as leaders, we need to develop a commitment from employees down to the patients that they care for and the organization. Leadership challenges include continuous change and the need for quick implementations, generation gaps, process improvement initiatives, patient safety issues, and improving quality of care. Nursing-specific issues include staffing shortages, retention, and burnout. Creating the ideal work environment surrounds engaging staff and developing a commitment to patients and the organization. Our group presentation is on leadership through staff empowerment. We are excited to present to you this topic that will help leaders to recognize a real issue and offer realistic and reasonable methods to improve outcomes. The leadership challenges include continuous change and need for quick implementations, generation gaps, process improvement initiatives, patient safety issues, and improving quality of care. Nursing-specific issues are those such as shortage, retention, and burnout. Creating the ideal work environment, we need to make sure we are engaging staff, developing a commitment to patients and the organization. Understanding how important retention is, employers need to find ways that employee satisfaction can be driven to maximum levels. Rewarding and recognizing employees is a way to get the best out of employees. Rewarding and recognizing employees allows the leader to improve the chance that good behavior will be repeated. It is a huge motivator. Employees see that you care enough to notice what they are doing, and praise feels good when given for a job well done. This is a proven way to improve the performance of your staff and increase the retention of your best people. Non-monetary rewards can be very powerful: leaving work early, arriving late to allow staff to fit in a personal commitment or hobby, special parking spaces, a meal ticket, coffee voucher, etc. You are showing your employee that you know what it is important and that you care enough to notice. Recognition is a huge motivator. Praise for a job well done when it happens to encourage repeat action. It's about paying attention when they do good work and making them aware of it. Over the years, organizations have started using recognition programs that are informal as well as formal. These informal programs can be an employee recognizing another employee through a form, certificate, or e-card, or a manager recognizing an employee on the spot. Encouraging employees to recognize one another for exceptional performance or cooperation can enhance teamwork, strengthen bonds between employees, and instill pride. Rewarding achievement can make employees feel good, which in turn will help boost productivity and improve employee retention that will improve growth and revenue for the company. Recognition has been found to be the fourth most important driver of engagement globally by the Aon Hewitt survey, falling just behind career opportunities and pay. The manager is extremely important. This person sets the example for recognizing one another for exceptional performance, enhancing teamwork through strengthening bonds between employees. Praise matters because you never know when a moment and a few sincere words can have an impact on a life. Nurse managers should praise their staff in a realistic fashion. This type of praise is cost-effective, takes little time, produces positive influence on members of their staff, and may improve patient safety. Employees that say they receive praise often rather than rarely show more job satisfaction. They state that they have more opportunities to practice professionally, describe a more positive work climate, and are more committed to the organization, such as being proud to work and willing to make an effort for the unit in the hospital. Nursing satisfaction. Having a sense of empowerment gives individuals greater personal control over their own work and the ability to cope more effectively with stress in the workplace. It is important that efforts are made to improve working conditions and job satisfaction of nurses in order to attract new recruits and retain current nurses in the workforce. Factors like salary, job stress, burnout, and disempowerment are key points nursing leaders need to pay attention to. Empowerment is an important factor that is positively associated with job satisfaction, and nurses report higher levels of job satisfaction when their supervisors encourage autonomy, delegate assignments, provide opportunities to learn and grow, promote participation in decision-making, and communicate that they are confident in the skills and abilities of their employees. Leadership communication. Communication must be fluid and transparent by leadership. Through transparency and communications, leadership must demonstrate behaviors that will encourage the development of mutual trust, respect, and competence, which will increase the credibility and authority of the leader. Leaders should be trained to teach their nurses to see challenges as opportunities for improvements and to encourage staff to reciprocate transparent communication in performing their work. Team steps. It is defined as team strategies and tools to enhance performance and patient safety. Communication tools and strategies can improve team performance, patient safety, and health outcomes. This is an evidence-based team approach to improve communication among all levels of employees, teamwork among healthcare professionals, and patient safety. One important key aspect of this process is that everyone on the team is empowered to question clinical decisions in a safe environment. The value in team steps is that it not only describes how to improve healthcare quality and patient safety through teamwork and collaboration. Collectively, Team Steps provides healthcare professionals with the tools that will help them to evolve from skilled specialists and to members of a high-functioning, patient-centered team. Team Steps accomplishes this feat through the application of 5 core principles: team structure, leadership, situation monitoring, mutual support, and communication. The primary objective is to optimize the use of information, people, and resources to achieve the best possible patient outcomes. This is where shift huddles come in to improve communication across the patient care spectrum, and staff use checkbacks, handoffs, and SBARs, situation background assessment and recommendations. Team Steps encourages regular team assembly, timely feedback, comfortable environment to express concerns, and interdisciplinary communications. Research has shown that in order for healthcare organizations to successfully keep up with the ever-changing times, it is important to address issues and challenges through a dynamic team approach. Our healthcare system has become a complex matrix of overlapping specialties, collaborations, and a vast array of disciplines working towards a common goal of quality patient outcomes. Nurses are empowered now more than ever to join teams focusing on change projects and strategic initiatives. This has allowed the nursing profession to hold a place at many of the leadership tables within organizations. Nursing leaders have the duty to take full advantage of these opportunities and build on this momentum. Organizational plans and strategic initiatives are important, but they should be transferred down the chain of command in order to be meaningful at the bedside. Clinical nurse leaders and nurse managers are empowering their staff now more than ever to form unit practice councils, join organizational committees, and engage colleagues on a variety of platforms, giving the frontline staff a voice. Having nursing representation at meetings and in councils will ensure that the nursing perspective is incorporated, but also allow staff to remain engaged within the organization beyond the bedside. Sims, Hewitt, and Harris reveal that in order to gain the most out of a collaboration, nurse leaders must understand that trust, good communication, and even disagreements may exist, but ultimately, this will contribute to a team's growth and success. Successful teams have also been shown to not only problem solve, but improve staff morale and job satisfaction, decrease turnover, readmission rates, and even decrease mortality. Therefore, empowering staff through teamwork will lead to benefits for both nursing as well as the organization. The presence of employee engagement is empowering for both leaders and staff members alike. Engagement is not just being cognitively attentive to the job or feeling and expressing pleasurable emotions on the job, but rather reflecting the investment of cognitive commitment, emotional attachment, and behavioral energies in such a way that renders investment of holistic aspects of oneself in the performance of a role. When a leader achieves employee engagement, they attain buy-in from each individual staff member towards that team's goals, vision, and mission. This buy-in propels the team in a common, unified direction, making efforts more efficient and productive. Engaged staff are more apt to step up and take on roles and responsibilities beyond their job description because of this personal commitment to achieving professional goals. The process of stepping up and taking ownership in turn is helpful to the team leader as it employs redistribution of power. No leader can perform all functions of leadership alone, as it is essential to group development and productivity. When staff members are engaged in contributing to the direction of processes affecting their daily practice, they achieve a sense of control over their own practice, which is inherently empowering. Opportunities for integration into practice include encouraging participation, help them find meaning in their work, build optimism and commitment, encourage transparent and trusting relationships, promote an inclusive and positive work environment, provide rewards and recognition. The perceived benefits of practice enhancement include improved employee engagement and satisfaction, increased quality and safety provided to patient, evidence-based and best practice, improved patient satisfaction seen through leadership rounding and Press Ganey scores, overall improvement in revenue for the organization, decreased turnover, increasing retention, and patient referrals. It is important that nurse leaders make every effort to improve work conditions and job satisfaction to attract new nurses and retain current nurses in the workforce. There is a direct correlation between job satisfaction and nurse retention. Therefore, it is important to note that positivity on the job is associated with high morale and positive leaders who encourage autonomy, lead by example, and empower staff to make their own decisions. Nursing leadership must embrace staff autonomy, provide opportunities to learn and grow, and ensure transparent communication at all times with the staff, as this will build a strong nursing team with optimal outcomes of the delivery of high-quality patient care. As the Bible refers to strong leaders and the staff they lead in 1 Timothy 3:5, for if someone does not know how to manage his own household, how will he care for God's church?